The death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, and their Balmoral country home in September, Charles III instantly became the king. In the days that followed, he formally proclaimed the new monarch of the United Kingdom. Having been heir to the throne for 70 years, Carlos will be officially crowned in a magnificent and deployed religious ceremony in May 6. Thousands of people will gather in Westminster Abbey and the surrounding streets of central London to enjoy a glorious display of British pageantry.
With the death of his mother, Queen Isabel II, at her Balmoral country home in September, Carlos III instantly became king. In the days that followed, he was formally proclaimed the new monarch of the United Kingdom, and now, after months of arduous preparation, his coronation. In this video, we will explain some of the effects suffered by the United Kingdom and Mexico due to the rise of Carlos when the Queen died.
The economic context in which Carlos III arrives is complicated. The UK's gross domestic product is currently around 0.6% below its level at the end of 2019, and it's the only G7 economy that hasn't recovered from the COVID-induced slump. In March, the inflation in the United Kingdom grew 10.1% in annual terms, and the British suffered a record rise in energy and food last year.
How the coronation of the Prince Charles III affects the political in the United Kingdom. To begin with, we have to understand the United Kingdom is a parliamentary monarchy that, unlike other regimes, likes a written constitution that is of a unique political code and that requires a special procedure of elaboration and reform to determine the basic institution of the state, its territorial regime, the rights and political liberties. The unique form in what affect the coronation of this person will depend of the decisions what he take.
Hello. I think that the prince's coronation will not affect the educational environment of his country too much. And really, I think that young people and students respect him and will be on the lookout just like the whole country and watching the coronation. I doubt very much that there will be a change in the educational system of the country. I don't notice any things that he want to change anything. Perhaps it will give more support to educational institutions, but I don't think there will be a big change in this regard.
How the coronation of Prince Charles III affects in Mexico in a political topic. The coronation of Prince III affects politically in Mexico not so directly because Mexico have a government system and United Kingdom have a monarchy and parliament. But the diplomatic relation and both of these countries have a bilateral relation in trade, investment, and some of these things treats can be affect the political and internal decisions in Mexico on international trade terms. Besides, this event in United Kingdom generates interest specifically in the economic, international politics, and migration. In summary, although the political system in United Kingdom don't affect so directly in the Mexico political system, the bilateral relation and the agreements in both countries, and we can influence in some aspect in Mexican politics, specifically in trade and cooperation topics.
How does the coronation of Prince Carlos III affect education in Mexico? In accordance with Article 12 of the Constitution of Mexico, this country will not give any effect to titles of nobility granted by other countries. However, it recognizes the King of England in his capacity as head of state of the United Kingdom and 14 other countries.
In conclusion, we can say that Mexico has not been so impacted by the coronation of King Carlos Saint. They have different economic and mandates, but nevertheless, we can say that the influence is more on issues of trade and cooperation.